One of the things that we're monitoring in the field stations is the microclimate and the microenvironmental conditions that we know may have an impact on the plants, the animals, the microbes that, of course, are occupying these different natural reserves. This is a wireless microclimatic station that can deliver the data in real time across a whole range of different environments that may be present at any of the natural reserves. So as this information is collected, say, way out at the far end of the Hastings Reserve, it hands off to this one right next to the house, which hands off to this one right in your office. So you can log on and you can ask the question, well, how much rain just fell at Hastings, and how did it compare to the Angela Reserve, or the Blue Oak Ranch Reserve, or the Sage Hen? And of course, the value of this is it really allows us now to not just have a single weather station at a reserve, but an array, a network of stations, so that we really begin to get a handle on the pulse of those reserves. So this is the main stable isotope laboratory here, consisting of mass spectrometers and a number of devices that we use for stable isotope analysis. We can collect some water from any of the reserves, and we might want to ask a question, is this water actually being used by the trees that are growing near the stream or going away from the stream? Well, how we do that is by actually analyzing the oxygen and the hydrogen isotope composition in this water, so that we can determine the sources of water that maybe plants at a natural reserve might be using. So that's one of the tools, specifically with water, that we can use that couple the collections at the reserve to the laboratory analyses that we're actually doing here. I really feel like one of the values that we get out of the natural reserve system itself is the ability to really keep our hand on the pulse of California in a natural sense, and then ask, how do those natural systems compare to the human influence systems and shape, say, future policy and management of our natural resources in this state?